And we're back here with some more Capcom Cup action. We are finding out who is going to be the greatest Street Fighter V player in the world this weekend. And we have already had some crazy matches.
So the next round is going to be Nemo versus Daigo, Kazunoko versus Mena RD, Sako versus Moke, Tokido versus Gachikun, Momochi versus Bonchan, Yukadon versus Snake Eyes. Those are the ones we know so far. We still have more work to do to see who's going to round it out.
And we were talking about, before we went on break, Problem X versus 801 Strider. Now, what's interesting here is I do feel like Problem X has had a lot more experience versus Laura's than Gustavo, 801 Strider, has had against Bison players.
There are just very few Bisons playing at that level. LPN is a strong one in the States, but very, very rare otherwise. And Problem X, of course, has had the best results of any Bison by a considerable margin. Whereas in Europe, there are some very strong Laura players. It's not a matchup he will be unfamiliar with at all.
But then again, you know, I spoke to Problem X a little bit. He does believe that Laura does win the matchup. Okay. So,
well, we'll see. And I know that Gustavo has spent a lot of time preparing. You know, he's going to come into this very, very prepared.
I'm sure he's probably tried to hit up someone like SD Pinoy to play matches online.
Yeah, Pinoy is a good one too. There's really LPN and Pinoy who play at that level in the States.
All right, here we go. So it is going to be Problem X from the UK versus 801 Strider from the United States, Utah to be exact. Here we go.
Now, I love Problem X's Bison because I like how he uses the character in neutral. You know, I think that's the thing that's most impressive to me, that he manages to find the right spots on screen with a character with terrible walk speed, because first of all, he does use the walk, but I also love down forward fierce as a way to move, dash as a way to move, scissor kick as a way to move. He uses a lot of different tools and he makes them really count.
Yeah, the walk speed of M. Bison is so discouraging to a lot of Bison players that they don't ever walk, but that's what makes Problem X so good, is that he does walk all over the place.
Well, it was a really good escape for him. That was a big moment when he was caught in the corner. Strider here caught in the corner now, trying to find a way out.
Oh, there we go. The magic sequence for Laura. Here comes the mix-up.
Big button and Problem X staying still. One more mix-up potentially. Here's Strider.
Oh, and he goes for a light kick into just the regular throw, and I like the regular throw option. Yeah. If he had went for the command throw and Problem X neutral jumped or backdash, he could have gotten slide in a V-trigger or something, and the party would have started, so he just went for the regular throw instead.
Problem X is a lot of meter. Sweep of all things at that range.
Oh, wow. Gets the throw afterwards. Bison, of course, with great throw range in this game.
Fighting from range he's more comfortable at, but he can stab with very quick and plus on block EX scissors.
I swear, it looks like he's punching the fireball.
I think he just knows the range super well.
Yeah, I know, right? Just making sure that he doesn't dash up behind it. Oh, a backdash in the corner to avoid the throw.
Blocking it out. I love that from Problem X, but he's still got to deal with Laura here, Strider.
Yep, and still all that V-trigger still going.
Strider not worried about Wake Up Super, it seems. It's not going to matter now at all.
Oh, what a dash under, but he missed the combo.
Got overhead of all things.
He's going to be able to combo off of that now. One more move. Oh, blocked in time. Couldn't get under that time. Problem X said, you are not sliding under the Devil's Reverse this time.
A lot of back and forth right there.
Yeah, but that was a scary round for Problem X right there. 801 Strider almost with the comeback at the end.
Oh, you can never count Laura out. It's a range seemingly that not just Problem X wants to stand at. We see Strider moving back to about that same range. Yeah, about right there, just outside of down forward fierce. That's where he wants to be, it looks like.
Oh, well, one of the things that Gustavo's really good at is that whiff standing light kick. You know, the OS there, and that's the right range for that. But I just don't think that there's really any buttons that Bison's going to be hitting that's going to beat.
Blocking it out.
Yeah, just being patient and blocking. Oh, he tried to get under, but Problem X, it looked like he predicted it.
Oh, boy. All right, Strider in here now, and he's really just a few mixes away. There's one. Two. It could be the next, depending on what it is.
Yeah, because a hit will lead into a critical art. Oh, but he caught him out of the fireball. 801 Strider unable to get that the thunderclap off in time.
But some scary moments there from Problem X. You know, he could have been in trouble.
All right, Problem
Ended up
X.
working out for him. So game one goes to Problem X. Strider took a little bit of time there, but here we go.
Yeah, but that definitely, I mean, if you're an 801 Strider, you can't be discouraged out of that one. There's a lot of good sequences for him.
Sure. No discouragement at all. Love this right now. He's playing a little bit with his own spacing and making the mix-ups count.
Yeah, it looks like he's trying to play a little bit at closer range. Well, as soon as I say that, he stays back just a little bit, trying to find the right moment to get in and being very defensive. You can see whenever they get to that neutral, he's trying to react to what Problem X is doing.
Out of the air. Nice. Keep up. Oh, he missed the meaty. Could be plus on block. He didn't get it. Bunch of big buttons right there. The anti-air.
Tried it, but
that's good enough for Strider.
Oh, crush.
Big damage. One more.
Look at that. Just like that, he took the life lead, but Problem X escapes.
No activation yet. Slide. Oh, and I love Strider going to the air to make that not happen at all. Comes in for it. Strider takes the round.
It's such a great round ender, that move, the EX command throw, because you just forget about it so much. You get pushed out of command throw range and you're like, okay, I'm safe from the throw, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, ooh, the crush counter knee again, and gets the juggle off of it. And two of those, and 801 Strider into the corner now.
Half-life gone already, just like that. Very close to stun as well. Love this pressure from Problem X. He got it.
God, just no escape from the corner, Problem X. With this pressure.
Jumping of a okay, here comes Strider now.
Boy.
One.
Speaking of corner pressure, great, beautiful meaty.
The dash! Oh, it was perfectly timed. The Problem X stays alive.
Backdashing in the corner to avoid a throw takes so much. Just, you have to have such a read in that situation.
Sure, could have been crush counter into death.
All right, but again, 801 Strider, you see, trying to find a way in. He's staying at that range where Bison can't poke with standing medium kick. But Problem X takes advantage of that. He gets in because the 801 Strider is playing a little bit tentative in that neutral.
First time.
Yep.
Armoring through. Big crush, big damage. Problem X patient.
V-trigger activation, here we go.
Great
Beautiful
block
and punish.
A lot of meter on deck. Ton of damage available.
Okay, great block that time from 801 Strider. Knew that little mix-up was coming again.
Look at the patience.
Expecting it.
And he's stuck in a button at the perfect time. Knows that's not advantage. Here comes Strider.
Trade wasn't enough to
Where's
kill.
He going? Overhead.
Wow! Just throws that in there, knowing that the EX Fireball was going to protect him even if Problem X managed to block it. And we are tied 1-1. A lot of people have talked about Problem X coming into Capcom Cup as a dark horse here, almost universally chosen by, most of us as a dark horse here.
Yeah, of course it's silly to call him a dark horse. I felt silly calling him at the time because he has been so consistently good. It's not news.
But we also have to remember the year that Kazunoko won this thing 2 years ago, 801 Strider, the closest person to defeating him in round number 1. Oh, God,
Again, perfectly timed to get right past Thunderclap. Yeah,
he just knows exactly that timing. You can see how much that's paid off for him, too.
Lovely pressure.
Oh, my God, and the stun just like that. And big damage here. Laura, always big damage in this situation. Goes for the reset.
Anti-air. No, he didn't get it in time, giving Problem X a chance.
All right, V-trigger activation. Knockdown, EX scissors. Here we go. Mix-up time. Stays in the front. Goes for the throw instead. Coming in with a jump. It gets to the other side. Wow. And there it is.
Problem X managed to not only stay alive, but take the round. But boy, jumping back in that corner with that big floaty Bison jump, Strider could have had the anti-air. He did not.
Yep. Oh, dashed right into that crush counter, standing heavy kick. 801 Strider gets the combo.
Harassing, a lot of great damage.
All right, once again. Oh, wow. Got him to use up that meter on that EX scissor kick. That's actually kind of a minor win for 801 Strider. 801 Strider now with a big lead, but we saw how that melted away last round when Problem X just got the momentum going.
Right.
Oh, there's that standing light kick from 801 Strider.
Movement was good. Trying to be tricky with things.
Look at the awareness and reactions from 801 Strider, but that's why Problem X is getting those throws. Again, see, he knows that 801 Strider.
Great movement. Gets to press buttons, yes, that was a nerf. And here comes
Oh, that could have killed, but he went for the reset. Oh man, that was almost kind of a mental error right there from 801 Strider. Another button would have just killed him.
Patience for both. They both can snowball so well. Neither one wants to take the big bet at the start.
Okay. Oh, wow. Fireball stopping the scissor kick, but here comes Problem X. Again, 801 Strider showing that he hasn't tried teching a lot of throws.
What a punish! Gets his pressure a little bit. Here comes Strider. Just like that, neutralized. Problem X gets a chance.
But here comes 801 Strider. Now applying the pressure. Going in.
Bad news now for Problem X. He's caught in the corner.
Backing
All the resources. Oh, slide. Perfectly done.
Yeah, he was going to slide into V-trigger, but he hit confirmed it.
So I love the jump by 801 Strider, recognizing exactly what Problem is. Again, you know Problem wants to activate.
Oh,
this time, Problem's ready for it.
Oh, but not going to go for critical art, just going for the EXs because he's got the mix-ups this time. 801 Strider not ready for the side switch and just jumps out of there. Oh, the air-to-air, but he missed the second juggle. But he goes to the other side again, didn't have the meter for it, but this time dash-up throw and Problem X making a comeback. And what a shot right there with Femi standing right next to Renzo.
Yeah, you got a few UK boys. You got Utah right there, not looking super happy about it.
Problem X thinking about it a little bit as 801 Strider is trying to ponder what he can do differently. And honestly, I don't know if there was anything that he particularly did wrong. I feel like he's been playing it very well. It's just
he hasn't had every anti-air. You know, he's been letting Problem jump around maybe a little bit more than he needs to. But, you know, when it comes to the mix-ups, both of these characters have good ones, especially in Trigger for Bison. Laura a little bit more powerful, but you can really see how Problem X is ready for those things. He's blocked. I mean, he hasn't been caught by, like, a side switch mix-up. You know, he knows all those. He hasn't been caught by Thunderclap from too far away because he knows when he can press buttons through it.
Right, and that's something that 801 Strider, I feel like needs to take advantage of. He knows he's always going to hit that button through the Thunderclap when it dissipates. You know, just to make sure that 801 Strider doesn't use it as an approach. Maybe he's got to be prepared for some whiff punishes.
Problem X patient. Yes, he was willing to take the grab.
But into the corner now.
Anti-air this time.
Yeah, he's got it this time. That was one of the key things. Gets the meaty. Gonna be reversal to get himself out of there. Throws the EX Fireball to build even more space. And just like that, out of the corner, pushing Laura all the way into the other corner. Look at that, side to side.
Very interesting changes on button timings, too. Anti-air is ready. EX, it's a big bet. Problem should take it. He's at match point now. Problem X looking good. Strider trying to outrange Bison's potential buttons.
Yeah, but you always see when he walks around, he's still got to slide, crouch every once in a while, just in case a slide comes from Bison like that.
Okay. Strider again with normal grab. There's been a lot of those. This time tech.
Wow, and still not able to punish that fireball. And here we go.
That may be it? No,
almost, but almost as scary. But he's going to get in there with the command dash into command throw.
Very interesting to see him use command grab in that situation. It was not a big situation, but he went for it. He had just seen the throw tech from Problem X after all.
All right, so 801 Strider staying alive with a dominating round. Can he keep this up? Oh, gets to the other side. Goes for the jab that time.
He's really mixing it up there. He saw Problem X was willing to take all the blocks.
We got him with the counter hit, standing heavy kick.
Ton of damage. Strider is very close to it, yes.
But yeah, using all those V reversals.
May not get trigger in this round.
Yeah, almost certainly, especially after using two of them.
Yeah. Could get crush counters. We'll never, never know. It's the kind of character who gets that stuff.
All right, 801 Strider again playing this very patient game.
Strider did not jump. That's what Problem wanted for sure. Strider now gets the pressure. There it is.
He was ready for it that time. Had the punish on it, and here we go. Crush counter, stand heavy kick.
Oh, it whiffed. Advantage still. Advantage.
Oh, he gets the crush counter again, and there it is. Problem X is going to move on to round number 2 over 801 Strider. But that pressure right there at the end, Problem X is so good. Like, he lulls you into this very slow-paced, careful footsie game.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he gets that opportunity, he is just right in your face, super aggressive, getting those crush counters over and over again.
Well, yeah.
Watch. I mean, look.
That was very important, that interruption right there.
Got the back dash, got the juggle, and then dash up.
Yeah, and there's the roundhouse again. Yeah, he had seen Strider react to the dash forward with things like his own roundhouse, you know. So his Bison's roundhouse instead, there were very interesting back and forths in button timings there. Things like doing, you know, EX scissors, which is advantaged a little bit, but then down forward fierce, which takes quite a bit of time to start up. So that you have to hope that your opponent doesn't press buttons in between. And Problem X was right about that a lot of the time. So I thought his button timings were very interesting and very calculated, and it was in part because of that things like the faster roundhouse button worked out. Right. This time Strider thought, okay, down forward fierce is coming. I get to press the button now. No, much faster roundhouse comes out instead. Nice job by Problem. He, as you said, went very quickly from slow to fast, and that's hard to deal with.
Again, though, but 801 Strider put up a good fight there, despite the fact that it was 3-1. They were very close almost every single one of those games. But again, man, all of these matches have been crazy, have been so close. And you can see right there, Problem X, very high up on that leaderboard, too.
Sure, yeah.
I think he was like ranked number 6, I believe it was, or somewhere to that area.
He is ranked number 6, you're right.
Yep, there it is, right there.
Yep. So nice work. Meanwhile, on the other stream, Luffy beat